Calisthenics Bulk Day 7. We've been doing this for a week now, since the reset. I'm getting some weight, so I'm happy. And today is gonna be super nice, I feel like, because I just found like a guy on YouTube who makes like really good Dragon Ball music remixes. He's called Gladius, if you want to look him up. So yeah, I'm gonna be very hyped. Dragon Ball is my favorite anime of all time. Like, I'm so sad that I watched it all and I don't have any content to consume anymore. But when I can listen to some music of Dragon Ball and especially like the hype remixes, that just gets me fired up. So today is gonna be a push day. And I'm gonna focus on planche presses. Last time I did some holds, I did some push-ups, I did a bit of everything, mostly holds, I guess. But today I really wanna do press only. So I mentioned this system I have, like push-ups and presses are 1 point and a hold 1 second is a half point. Today I'm gonna get, or try to get my 50 points that I always aim for with just presses. Now, of course, this is not only gonna be like bodyweight planche unassisted, because that's gonna be a bit too difficult for me at the moment. But, I'm gonna try to do like aim for 20 or 25 with body weights only, and then move on to some band stuff, lighter work, assisted to get more reps in until I get 50 in total. So that's gonna be very nice. I mean, I've been bulking out for a week and I'm gaining weight slowly, which is good. And that in theory means that, of course, when you look at it from an absolute standpoint, my body weight stuff is gonna get harder, right? Because I'm heavier. But along the way, I'm gonna get stronger as well. So I don't really feel that it matters too much. Like, this is my second proper bulk that I did in my life, last time as well. Like, I was getting heavier, but I was getting stronger at the same time. So I reached my peak strength, like relatively, at my peak body weight, which was really cool. And I'm gonna do the exact same today, Whether I'm bulking or not, my training doesn't really change. I train for strength. That's the only thing I care about. That's the only thing that gets me excited. And the only thing that has changed is my eating, Now I eat for size and I train for strength. Before I was just training for strength and I was eating, to eat, to survive. So yeah, there's nothing really to it. I'm gonna get on with some presses and we'll see how it goes. Ah, shit. Okay, this is gonna be the last set of presses because it's becoming very difficult. I'm hoping I can get 3 on this last set, and then afterwards I'm gonna do some band assistant stuff like I said. I already have to go. All right, 3 presses, barely made it. I mean, in total, I got 22 presses today with just body weight, whereas before my PR was 17. So I can't complain about that at all. Maybe next time I can get 25 in total, or maybe 30. So yeah, very much looking forward to next trainings because every time, just hammering away at those little PRs. Let me turn off the music. Like the stuff I'm doing now, it's not like huge one set max PRs, but like doing multiple sets and then getting a bigger volume than you've ever done before. That's a good PR as well, The way you progress is just to pick all those little things and, do a little better each time. So, for example, if you're starting out, like just starting out with the planche and you're still on like the lean planche, that's great, but you can aim for a little more lean planche push-ups each time. Aim for a little more holds, for example, or a little more lean planche presses. And you don't have to do all at once, one training you can focus on the push-ups, the other one on the holds, and so forth. And then when you're tired, oh, I'm not really feeling the push-ups today. Well, then you can do the press instead, something like that, And just by improving little by little, as best as you can, like one day you'll notice like, oh, I'm doing actually quite a lot of volume in the lean planche. Maybe I can lean a little more. Maybe I can do a tuck planche. And then like those little lean planche PRs, they turn into, tuck planche PRs. And before you know it, like those 2 little sets of tuck punch you were doing per training, now tuck punch is the main part of your training. And just like that, you can grow a little stronger each time. And that's, how you get to the full planche in the end. So I'm doing the exact same stuff as I'm telling you guys to do right now, I'm doing the presses. And next time, if I feel presses, I'll do presses again. If not, maybe I'll do some push-ups. That's something I'll figure out next time, But anyway, I'm going to take a little longer rest now. Set up the bands. I think I'll use about 10 kilos of assistance. And then, just bash out the remaining 28 presses. Maybe 4 sets of 7? We'll see. All right. 4 sets of 7 is going to be fucking hard. But let's give it a go. Boo is fighting. Yeah, buddy. Let's do a quick wrist pause. 2 more. We're at 48 in total. Fuck. All right. You know, like how they say 1 minute is longer when you do a plank? I feel like 50 is way more when you're trying to get planche presses. Holy fucking shit, compare this to 50 push-ups. Okay, so the sets of presses are done. 9 sets in total I went through. I wouldn't say this is too bad. 9 sets was definitely worth it. I mean, I have trouble like lifting my arms because like doing the press, it's straight arm work, or at least I try to make it straight arm. It's like entirely on your shoulder, you know. I mean, a bit of biceps as well because it's planche, but nothing like of chest is working. You know, you're pushing, but your chest is not really working. So this is just insane shoulder pump. I'm recording with the selfie cam now, so I can see myself. It's actually quite fun. But anyway, to finish off this training, I'm gonna do some push-ups as well. What I want to do with the push-ups, because I'm not doing dips today, we went heavy last time. Like with the push-ups, I really like the pause at the bottom, you know, like waiting here and then exploding up and just waiting again for 3 seconds until you do the next one. It really enters the chest a lot, activates the chest a lot, so I like it. But it's quite light, you know, so if I want to do like a few sets to the max, my first set is gonna be like a minute and a half at least of just this stuff, which is, in my opinion, a bit too long for what I'm trying to do. So what I'm going to try today, not sure if it's going to work because I've never done this, but I'm going to try to do it with one-handed push-ups and see if that works as well. If it works, like my imagination tells me it will be heavy stuff, but like easy to, you know, activate the chest at the same time. So that would be very nice. Let's give it a go. Holy fucking shit. Alright, 3 sets of one-handed push-ups done. That's gonna be the finisher for today, you know. I think I'm done now. But let's talk about that, because those one-handed push-ups, although they didn't really give me a chest pump like normal push-ups would, you know, if I do like 20 reps like this, like pausing at the bottom, my chest is just pumped to shit. I didn't have that with this one, but in the last set I tried to superset it with some archer push-ups, and I tried to superset it with some normal push-ups. And that was actually like I felt in my chest like it's at the limit, you know. Even though it wasn't like really pumped, I wasn't getting mind muscle connection or something with my chest at all during those one-handed push-ups. But my chest did get tired, so I feel like I'm onto something here. But I have to figure it out. You know, today is the first time I tried this. It's not gonna go perfect from the first try. Like, of course, that's normal. Like, you have to practice every single movement. Every single movement is a single skill. You know, so next time, or maybe the time after that, whenever I do push-ups again, I'll try this again. And I think I will be better than today at getting my chest to work, and I will be better at using this exercise to really push myself to use it as a finisher. But that's something just like every skill, planche, you do it step by step, and these one-handed push-ups as well, just step by step. I mean, the difficult thing with calisthenics, right, is that you don't really have like the gym. You can move the pin and have like 5 kilos extra of weight determined for you. Like, you kind of have to work around stuff and find out for yourself how you can make an exercise more difficult or easier. And that's the challenging part of calisthenics, but it also allows you to be creative. If you say bodyweight training doesn't allow you to put enough stimulus on your muscles, that's a limit you're putting on yourself. That's all you've got yourself to blame, basically, because if you can just be a little bit creative, you can really just stimulate your muscle as much as you want. Like, if it's especially the shoulders, because you have the planche and the front lever, but also just the chest, because now I'm doing one-handed push-ups. They're very hard, but if I want to make them even harder, I can place my feet closer together, or I can do them more strictly, or I can place my feet on this seat I'm sitting on, to get even more weight of my body on my arms. So there's so many different ways to get calisthenics exercises to be harder or more difficult. Harder or easier. It's just that you have to figure it out, and that's the difficult part, I feel like. But anyway, today was a good training. 9 sets of presses. I really felt it in my shoulders. I'm a bit better already now because I took a while before recording this last part. But yeah, this is gonna be really nice. I think next time maybe I'll focus on some push-ups instead. But like someday I wanna like be able to do 50 presses just in body weight, and that would be insane. Anyway, tomorrow we have a pull day. Gonna be back. I think there we will do, like last time, a combination of front lever pull-ups and front lever presses, and it's gonna be very nice.